12.4 Part 5, Example 2 says by using the graph obtained in number 1, graph y equals negative cosine of 2 times x plus pi over 2 plus 2 over a 1 period interval. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and do this like we didn't do example 1. So just for extra practice, but we have example 1 to look back on. Alright, so this time the difference is we have a d value. So we need to go ahead and I'm going to identify my a, b, c, and d. So a is negative 1, which remember tells us our amplitude. It's positive 1 because the absolute value of it. B is 2, which tells us our period. Because our period is 2 pi over b, which in this case is a 2, so our period is pi. C is going to give us that phase shift. Shows up there a positive pi over 2, so we know that means that we're going to go to the left pi over 2. And then D is going to be a positive 2, which tells us our graph's going to have a vertical shift up 2. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and write my parent table, so I have it to look at for cosine. The parent function has a period of 2 pi. So halfway between 0 and 2 pi is pi. Halfway between 0 and pi is pi over 2. Halfway between pi and 2 pi is 3 pi over 2. Cosine starts at the top and then goes down and comes back up. So that's our parent table. So for this function, when I go to do my x's, because we do have a b and a c, I'm going to use our other method here. So I know that it's going to start at the c value, which is negative pi over 2. And it's going to end down here at c plus the period. So it's going to end at negative pi over 2 plus pi, which gives us positive pi over 2. And I know that the middle value here is halfway between them, which is 0. And the middle value between these two would be negative pi over 4. Remember, add them together, divide by 2. And the middle value here would be positive pi over 4. Again, add the endpoints there together, divide by 2. Now for my y's, I'm going to do what it says. It says times negative 1 here at the beginning, and it says plus 2. So we're going to take our y values, multiply by negative 1, and add 2 to them. So 1 times negative 1 is negative 1, plus 2 is positive 1. 0 times negative 1 is 0, plus 2 is positive 2. Negative 1 times negative 1 is 1, plus 2 is 3. 1 times negative 1 is negative 1, plus 2 is 2. Try that again, that was supposed to be a 0, sorry. 0 times negative 1 is 0, plus 2 is 2. And then we had 1 times negative 1, which is negative 1 plus 2, which is 1. Alright, so I have my ordered pairs, and now I can do my graph. So make sure you label your scale. Just plot your points. So we have negative pi over 2, 1. Negative pi over 4, 2. 0, 3. Pi over 4, 2. And pi over 2, 1. And so there is our graph. And if we look at it and we compare it back to the one we did in the previous example, we'll see it's the same exact graph. It's just literally been moved up 2.